Good day, everyone. My name is Adefusui Adeshola, well known as Mr. Diligent, the appointed consultant for National Information Technology Development Agency, Digital Learning Center for Aramoko Ekiti State under the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovations and Digital Economy. I want to welcome each and every one of us today because this is a wonderful gathering, as we can see presently as at Glory Model International School. That a new development has come in, especially in the aspect of impacting the lives of our children. And that is why we are introducing to them what we call Kitpreneurship in Tech. Kitpreneurship in Tech is an initiative that will prepare our children towards the future. And what is the future? The future is all about technology, and each and every one of us needs to do what? Leverage them from this period on technology. And as we all know, it is not a compulsory it is a compulsory step for each student to acquire digital skills, as being backed up by the federal government from primary schools to secondary schools. And I'm sure as a parent, you really want to let your kid to or your children to be a positive changer in the economy. And this is more reason this is very, very important to them. And your kids will be learning, your children will be learning how to create animations, cartoon developments, artificial intelligence, prompt engineering, web design, app design. These are the future, especially also artificial intelligence and robotics skills. These are the things that our children need to know. And at this digital learning center that we are presently, as you're listening to me, this is where we will be training them on the digital skills. So as parents, we want to encourage you that it is very, very important that these children, these students, that they are being leveraged on digital skills. And of course, I need to tell us this, that it is very compulsory. It is very compulsory for them. Let us start impacting them from the foundational level. So by the time they get to higher institution, they already know the right thing. They already know the right thing to do. They already know the legitimate things to do in the aspect of technology. And this will help our children to take them globally. You see the Facebook that we are seeing today, the Instagram, the TikTok that we are seeing today, some certain people built it, and it is because they have enabling environment. And the enabling environment that we are asking for, we already have it now. That is where we are presently at the Digital Learning Center. At this Digital Learning Center that you are listening to me presently, there is a free Wi-Fi, there is a system, there is 24/7 power supply. You know, there's no issue that there's no power supply, or no, not at all. All these are being readily prepared, and we can all see them. At least you're also watching me or seeing me from the smart screen as I speak now. So dear parents, these are important things that we need to begin to encourage our children as parents for them to do it. As a matter of fact, do we know that the little toys that our children play with here are brought there? There are little children that produce all those things. All these things they are playing with, they are most little children are brought there that produces all those things, that does all those things. So, dear parents, it is very, very important. These are part of things that our children are going to learn. So by the time they grow up, they can monetize it legitimately. And it's going to be our joy, because the future is technology. Before I end my speech, let me quickly walk us through what happened during 2020, 2019, 2020, COVID-19. We all know how hectic it was. We all know how troublesome it was, what it brought to our minds. But that has exposed us a lot. Then it exposed a lot of people to start leveraging on technology. How many people know Zoom? How many people know how to use it? How many even people know how to use OPE? But dear parents, I can see some people already smiling there. Let me tell you, using OPE there, they cannot use it or this and that. But we had no choice than to leverage on technology. That is to tell us that is where the world is going to. Let me give you another instance. Now at the bank, now it's rare you see an human being that will give you cards, but they are going to program it from a system. It's a robot system that program all these things. These are the things that our children can be exposed to, that they can learn. So as parents, it is very important we leverage them on this initiative And it is also good. We also appreciate whom we ought to appreciate, which is the president of Nigeria, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for this wonderful initiative as the president of the nation, bringing such enabling environment. Also to the honorable minister of communications, innovations, and digital economy, Dr. Tijani Bosun. You see, these are people that have come together to bring us enabling environment. Also, the DG of N.E.I. These are people that have come together to encourage us and or to give us enabling environment. And also to the Atayero of Aramoko Ekiti, Kábíyèsí o, Dr. Ambassador Olusegun Aderemi, Kábíyèsí o. Thank you, sir, for the enabling environment you have also brought to the rural area, the community closer. This is what we call bringing technology closer to the people, and it is here. Let us utilize it. This happens to be first of its kind in Ekiti State when we talk about entrepreneurship in tech. And you know what, parents? Your children, the students of Glory Modern International School, they are the first beneficiary of this. So I am encouraging us as the appointed consultant of N.E.I Digital Learning Center in Aramoko, Ekiti State as a whole under the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovations and Digital Economy. I'm encouraging us that we should leverage on this. And I'm sure the proprietor of Glory Model International School would have tell us more or would tell us more about this. And you will never regret that your children are being leveraged on this, because it's going to show them the future, and you'll be amazed at what they will be doing in the aspect of productivity, in the aspect of bringing positivity to the environment and also to the nation as a whole. Thank you very much. As I close my speech, I appreciate each and every one of us as you are listening to me. Thank you. I really appreciate us. God bless you. Amen.